Have you ever wanted to take your charcoal grill and turn it into a smart grill? We are talking Kamado, pit barrel. How about the big green egg? How about your Weber Kettle? Not to mention about 30, 40 other style of grills. So look, on today's show, I am going to introduce a product, two products from ChefsTemp. We are talking the ProTemp S1 and Breezo Fan. So the next time you fire up your charcoal pit, only to realize that you forgot to pick up something at the local market, no worries there. Just hop in your vehicle, go get what you need, and while you're there, you'll be able to monitor your pit. You can set your temperatures if you gotta go a little bit lower. If you gotta go a little bit higher, ChefsTemp has definitely got you covered. So what I wanna do here is I am gonna do a brief unboxing of that S1 and also that Breezo Fan. Then I am going to take you over to my Weber Kettle and show you step by step how to get these products installed.
First up is going to be the unboxing of the ChefsTemp S1. As noted, this combined with the Breezo Fan will allow you to upgrade your current grill or smoker into a smart one at an affordable price. This gauge will measure up to 1,000 Fahrenheit with a 10 times accuracy of the traditional analog gauge, connected to the ChefsTemp app via Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, paired with that Breezo Fan. Will now allow you total control of your current grill. Pair it up with that S1, we are talking a seamless experience, complete temperature control with no cables, keeping everything simple and clutter-free. In other words, unlike other fans that require cables, this one is completely wireless. Inside the packaging, you will get one gauge base unit, and one charging cable. A brief look at the functions of the gauge. You will see some buttons along the side. Pairing, we've got Wi-Fi on and off. That is going to be your charging port. And also we have your channel functions, Celsius and Fahrenheit, along with your fan control and pause. Next, we will take a quick look at an unboxing of that Breezo Fan. After I get this unboxed, we will head on over to that Weber Kettle, and I will give you a brief demonstration on how to install the S1 by ChefsTemp and the Breezo Fan. First up, you will get one DC adapter. Next up will be two USB-C cables, one that'll allow you to connect to the DC current and also to connect directly up to the ChefsTemp S1. From there, you will get one fan mounting spring adapter, which will allow you to connect it securely to the grill. Of course, you will have your Breezo Fan. Also in the box will be two separate adapters, depending on which installation you are doing. And to wrap this up, you will also receive some flue tape. So what I want to do now is let's head on over to my Weber Kettle and let me show you how to get this stuff installed. I will try and make the installation of the S1 and Breezo Fan as brief as possible, showing you all the important notes for the install. The first up is going to be that S1. You will disconnect or unscrew your current temperature gauge. From there, the S1 will fit right in. I use the washer on the inside of the gauge. You are going to want to screw that in there tight, and that is basically all there is to it. Now look, there is a couple things to point out on this S1 gauge. You will see a little bit of a notch on the outside corner of that gauge. That is going to be what you need to line up on the base unit of the gauge to lock it in tight. And that is pretty 1, 2, 3 easy peasy. Just line up the notch with the notch on the bottom base unit. Give it a little bit of turn, and now you are locked in. What I want to do here is let's turn our attention to the Breezo Fan, and let me show you how to get that installed. Tools needed for this next step: drill, tape, M35 step drill bit, one titanium drill bit, and also a marker or pencil. Step number 1 is going to be to move your damper blades back and forth. I will highlight the exact location that I am looking at to install this. Once you get a good read on your damper blades, you are going to get some blue tape and start marking the area with some blue tape. Once that is pinpointed, you can remove that right there and get some strip tape and get it down. I will get two sides, two pieces of tape on one side of the damper. I will then move it and get one piece of tape on the other side. And please be careful as you move your damper. You want to make sure that it is up and over the tape. At that point, you are going to put your damper in place, grab your pencil or grab your magic marker, and you are going to want to make an outline. After that point, you're going to move your damper now over and make another outline. Grab your grate that sits above the dampers that holds the fuel, and you are going to make another outline. Those are the 3 points or the triangle that you are going to make your cut. Go directly in the middle. Go right at the fan blade. Right at the fan blade. That is going to be your triangle. Just go directly in the middle of that. Double check that that hole is good with your damper. You do not want that to be in the way. Once you can confirm all that, you have now created the spot where you are going to drill your hole. At that point, you are going to grab your titanium blade. I have found drilling a starter hole would be most easy. That is going to take a matter of seconds. Once you get that starter hole drilled, now go ahead and grab your M35 drill bit and start drilling away. For optimal air intake, you are looking for a 1.25 inch in diameter hole. Take your time, it'll go through, and it'll go through fairly easy. You are going to want to have a ruler handy so you can just give a quick measure. Start to finish, this hole took me probably under a minute, maybe 45 seconds or so, and that is it. Once you get the proper size hole drilled, we will grab that Breezo fan and let's get it installed. Prepping the fan for install couldn't be more simple. Keep in mind that those two plates will not be used for the install on the Weber Kettle. Basically, remove the nut, remove the screw, grab your spring, line it up, and screw it back in, and congratulations, you just prepped your fan for install. At that point, we'll head on over to the kettle, remove the tape. Now look, the best way to do this is to get the two springs to the bottom and use your thumb to push that third top one in. And once it makes connection, just push it in tight. And congratulations, you just installed the fan to the kettle and you are all done. So you are going to want to stay tuned to the channel here while we get this fired up and take it for some test run cooks. Also, check out the ChefsTemp YouTube channel for updates on this product over there. I can tell you I am definitely super excited. I appreciate all you guys for watching. Again, my name is Tommy, and until next time, we will see you soon.